Hey guys, it's Rosie or Top of Bricks here with another video. In today's video we're going to be comparing the 2018 to 2020 LEGO Hogwarts expansions versus the 2021 versions, because there will be people out there who want a LEGO Hogwarts but are torn on which version to get, and I hope that this video will help you guys answer that question. So without further ado, let's hop on into today's video. So in order to measure which set of expansions are superior, I'm going to rate each of them in 10 categories, these being price, value, size, durability, minifigures, accessories, customization, accuracy, playability and displayability. For what sets I'm counting as expansions, I'm going to include the Great Hall, the Whomping Willow, the Clock Tower, the Room of Requirement and the Astronomy Tower for the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions. And for the 2021 Hogwarts expansions, I'm going to include the Chamber of Secrets, Polyjuice Potion Mistake, Fluffy's Encounter, First Flying Lesson and also the upcoming Boys Dormitory Gift with Purchase. So starting off with the first category, we have price. The total retail price of the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions cost £342 or $380, and the total retail price for the 2021 LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts expansion sets are just £211 or $220, so quite a lot less. However, we have to take into consideration that I am not including the Boys Dormitory in that, as that's a gift with purchase with no retail price, and I am also not including the Clock Tower extension that comes out in 2022 as it's not out yet. But even if we add that on, the 2021 expansion still comes out cheaper, so this point undoubtedly goes to the 20th anniversary sets. So going on to our next criteria, which is value. Now the way I'm going to calculate this is working out the average price per piece combined for each set of the Hogwarts expansions. I'm also going to give you my personal take on which variant has better value, which may or may not sway the result, as price per piece isn't a reliable enough metric by itself. So for the original 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions, the average price per piece is 9.2 pence or 10.2 cents, with a total of 3,717 pieces, and the 20th anniversary expansion sets so far total 2,064 pieces with a price per piece of 10.2 pence or 10.7 cents. So in terms of price per piece, the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions are better value for money. But that doesn't tell you the full story. In my opinion, the fact that you can get a pretty full Hogwarts castle for just over $200 with more than enough minifigures is actually quite a big deal. Now you could say we're missing the Clock Tower, and you wouldn't be wrong, but that set is coming in a few months anyway, and when you add this set and the Hogwarts dorms onto the 20th anniversary Hogwarts castle, it will still be less money than the original relaunch version, and considering we are living in financial uncertain times with coronavirus and everything else, I'd say how much a product costs matters a great deal. So taking all that into consideration, I'm going to call value for money a tie. Next up is size. So when it comes to sheer footprint, the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts Castle expansions easily takes the cake. It's not as tall as the 2021 Hogwarts Castle expansions, but it's actually nearly twice as wide and has much better depth, so this point will go to the original relaunch expansions. However, do keep in mind that the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions are very difficult to display together because of just how big they are, so you may actually be better off with the smaller 20th anniversary Hogwarts Castle expansions. So our next criteria is durability. So both of these types of expansions are durable in their own right. However, the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts Castle expansions are much harder to move about once it's all put together, and even to just attach the sets together it can be a bit tricky, and with the Great Hall and the Whomping Willow for example, you have to move the staircase to the side in order to actually connect them together. So for me, this point goes to the 20th anniversary expansions. So now onto the minifigures. The 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions gives you a total of 36 minifigures, with 26 of them being unique. Now as we discussed earlier at the price section, the total cost of the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions is $380, which means you're spending approximately $10.56 per minifigure if you got all the expansions. However, with the 20th anniversary sets, you get a total of 24 minifigures, with 23 of them being unique. The 2021 expansions total $220, and thus it comes to $9.17 per minifigure, so less than the original pre-launch Hogwarts sets. Not only is it cheaper, but a higher percentage of those minifigures are unique, with only one minifigure from the 2021 Hogwarts sets being reused in other LEGO Harry Potter sets, but with the 2018 to 2020 versions, 10 of them are reused in other sets, so in my opinion, the 20-year anniversary sets wins this point overall. So when it comes to accessories, both variants come with great side builds. The 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts sets come with a Whomping Willow, Ford Anglia, a boat, some Christmas trees and tables, the Mirror of Erised, and also a pretty terrible Basilisk. The 2021 Hogwarts sets come with a fantastic Basilisk, Fluffy, a Quidditch chest, and of course the many chocolate frog cards. This one is tough for me to decide which has superior accessories, and I personally believe it's all up to personal preference, and personally I can't decide, so this round is going to be a tie. So now let's discuss customization. Both of these Hogwarts castles are obviously made up of expansions, so they are both customizable. However, I would say that the 2021 wave of expansions are more customizable than the 2018 to 2020 relaunch, due to the fact that within the 2021 sets it has separate modules which can be arranged in any order you want. Where that feature isn't present in all of the 2018 to 2020 expansions, you can actually arrange the 2021 wave of Hogwarts sets however you like in an infinite amount of versatility. You could probably even arrange them into a skyscraper if you want. And because of that versatility, this point will be taken by the 2021 Hogwarts sets. Now in terms of accuracy, I think the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts castle sets obviously take it. The 2021 sets have green roofs, which are a nod to the 2001 sets, as the sets were made to celebrate 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter. This also means that they have tried to recreate LEGO sets from 20 years ago, and because of that have suffered in terms of accuracy, which the 2018 to 2020 wave didn't, because they were new sets in their own right, so they had more creative freedom to be accurate. So yeah, this point goes to the original relaunch wave of the Hogwarts expansion sets. The next category is playability, so like we have gone over in the accessory section before, both variants of these Hogwarts castles come with a ton of side builds which adds and interacts with the play features of these sets, and to be honest, I don't think there's a clear winner here for playability. Both have extensive playability and I don't think it can come down to more than preference, and because of that I'm going to give this category a tie. Now on to our final category, and that's going to be displayability. So I think the 20th anniversary sets are easy to display due to their smaller size. They can all probably fit on most larger shelves, where that can't be said with the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions, because they all probably need a table of space. However, if you have that space, then the original relaunch version of Hogwarts does look better on display in my opinion. This comes down to the castle's better depth, more prominent presence, and also because it's a more accurate recreation of the castle we all love compared to the 2021 interpretation. So this point goes to the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts castle. So this gives us a total of 6 points to the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions and 7 points to the 2021 Hogwarts expansions, making the 20th anniversary set the winner. But it is very close, and honestly I love both of these wave sets equally, and I think whichever castle you choose to go for and build, you'll be happy with either way. But let me know down in the comment section below which interpretation of Hogwarts Castle you guys prefer. Also, if you like this video and would like to see more LEGO Harry Potter content, then don't forget to subscribe and you'll be entered in for a chance to win my channel logo as a buildable LEGO MOC sent to you to your house free of charge. This is the last call for this competition, as I'll be picking the winner very soon. I've been Rosie or Topper Bricks, see you next time.